something changes. Aaron improves his time. Is it going to be enough for pole? Is it going to be enough for pole position? It's a 1:37.1. He's almost as quick as his time trial lap time. Is it going to be pole for Phil there? Man, he crashed out 2 times. No, it isn't, but it's going to be P3 for it. So Aaron P1, followed by Steve, 5/10 behind, also on the soft tyres, and then P3 Phil, Ryan in P4, Zev in P5, P12 Marco, Poppa in P6, Matthias in P7, Yoda in P8, ASD Kimmy in P9, Chavi Mateos in P10, Cornel in P11, Mansky P12, Ridwan P13, Chance in P14, Jovi in P15, and Mick in P16. Waiting on 5 red lights. And they go, and away we go, and let's see who gets a good start. Steve seems to have a tremendous start and can go into the lead for turn 1 here. Keeps his nose in there, and we have a spinner there. A huge crash, and a lot of people involved. And we have Matthias involved, and I think there was another spinner as well. Ridwan retired from the session. I could see a Mercedes just coming around the corner sideways. Meanwhile, the top 3 hasn't changed. Yoda has made a fantastic start from P8 to P5. Oh, we get a touch from Zev, who's P6, and we have a front wing flying around. Who's that from? Who has lost their front wing? Is that Aaron? Is that Aaron? I think it's Steve. I think it's Steve because he's lost some huge amount of traction and lost a huge amount of time. I think he's having to pull into the pits. Yes, I want Steve who lost his front wing, and it's a half 1-2 right now. And ooh, Marcus looking him out. He pushes into the wall. Oh, Zev into the wall with Marco, and that's unbelievable stuff. It's another crash from Zev. Ryan is still unscathed, goes into P5. Oh, yeah, that's too hard. That's out of the race. That's what I mean. Phil's trying to break the slipstream of Marco. Can he go for a dive? And meanwhile, Yoda pulls into the pits. That's a very early stop. Trying to break the slipstream already a bit here. As they come through up into the main straight. He's gonna get the moves on here. I think DRS slipstream open, starts to break the slipstream. Feels weaving a bit here, I must say. Is he gonna get the move done? No, they make contact. He goes into the wall and loses a bit of his front wing. And I think that's a red front wing for him. He's gonna have to make a pit stop, and from my point of view, that looks like Phil pushing Marco into the wall there. And we will have an overtake for Marco, but pulls out ahead of Marine. Front wing seems to be still intact. Oh no, he loses his front wing again, and oh, Marine also just a victim of that, and then he gets a 5-second stop, or 5-second penalty for that. And oh, he just loses his front wing. Oh, now he's completely out of the race, just like Zev. Way too optimistic going into fast corners. Has he got damage from that? No, I think he's lucky enough to... Oh no, yeah, he just lost his front wing there. And Aaron pulls into the pits to make the first pit stop. And he goes past with the DRS, and I think Chavi can't put much more of a fight up to that. And is Aaron going to be able to make the move already here? Oh, meanwhile, oh, Steve goes past Cornel. Yes, he does. And Aaron looks to follow. He does follow. People think about tire strategy and stuff like that, so people don't really think about racing, but one man surely does. He goes for the move. Oh, there's contact between Steve and Aaron. Steve, can he go for a move in? No, he can't here. He also needs to think about his front wing, and Steve is making another mistake. Steve, I think, just made another mistake. At least going in a little too deep. So, meanwhile, Steve pulls into the pits. Does he come in? Does he? I think Yoda's gonna come in. Yoda comes in. What does Phil do? Drive-through penalty! Drive-through penalty for Aaron. Oh, this changes up the race completely. And is Phil gonna make a pit stop? No, he isn't gonna make a pit stop. Yoda wisely does. He's gotta take it straight away. They want to speed here. Be careful. Yeah, no speeding. Drive-through penalty. Promotes Phil into the lead, most likely. Surely must put him into the lead. And it's going to be a sprint to the finish line. It's going to be a very exciting 10-race sprint to the finish line with Phil, Steve, Yoda, and possibly... Ooh! Has Aaron just come out ahead? Oh! He goes too deep! He goes too deep! It's going to have to reverse now. That's definitely going to put him into the lead. What's it going to be? Is Aaron just going to be able to take advantage of these three people slips him? Phil is once again moving on the straights from side to side. Ooh, nearly touches the wall there. And Steve goes into the lead after losing his front wing a few times here and there. Meanwhile, Aaron just behind his teammate. Is Phil going to have a look here? No, he's just going to wait for the DRS here. Move on Steve once again here. Aaron just simply did lose out a little bit there. Phil gonna go for the move here. Steve moves very late there. Can he run around the outside? Leaves in the space, leaves in the respect, and he pushed a little oversteer action. I think that pushed him into Steve. And Steve gonna be able to look here around the outside once again. No, he can't make the move around the outside there. Oh, yes, you can actually. Oh, that's a fantastic move from Steve. Outbraking Phil into that corner. Ooh, is Aaron going to be able to make this move? Ooh! There was lucky enough to be ghosting there because it clearly would have been some contact there. Meanwhile, Steve, I think, lost a little out on the exit. And meanwhile, Marine goes past Cornell. Good move from him. Oh, I think it's a good move. Or doesn't matter. You only have to focus on the battle for the P1. Oh no! Aaron's out into the wall, out in the exit. Just what Ed makes it a two-man fight and promotes Yoda up into the podium positions. But don't forget, he has a 3-second time penalty. Aaron into the wall on the exit. We've still yellow flags. Cornell. Oh no, man! He was driving such a good race. Oh, I think he just missed out on the DRS. It says on my screen here. Oh, it's gonna be enough to stay in DRS range. I think has he got DRS? I can't see it. Yes, he hasn't got DRS. But he's still got slipstream. Oh no, he had got DRS. Oh, this is oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, will Steve be robbed of a victory just on the line? Clips the inside there. Come on. Oh my God. No one's allowed to make a mistake, otherwise it's victory gone. Oh my God, he's 4 tenths behind. All out, all in. Three tenths behind is gonna be enough to have him on the line. Oh, little oversteer isn't gonna help him. 3 tenths. I think Phil might just win it on the line. Willie, drag race to the finish line. Oh my God, will he win it? Or will Steve prevail? Oh, they push each other into the wall. He wins by 7,000 of a second, and Phil does pass him, but it's a little too late. Let me all know that. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to look into that because he did push him into the wall there. And Yoda gets a podium in probably one of his last VRL races. Oh man, what a race. What a race. But I think I'm gonna have to put Phil on the investigation for his incident with Marco. I'm also gonna have to put Steve on the investigation for possibly pushing me into the wall on the main straight. At least I'm gonna look into both incidents. Very interesting. Both gentlemen under investigation, in my opinion. I'm gonna have to talk with the other race directors. Meanwhile, so that's Steve P1, Phil P2, Yoda P3, Ryan P4, Chevy P5, Chance in P6, Mansky P7, Connell P8, Matthias P9, DNFS, Aaron, ASD Kimmy, Jovi, Marco, Mick, Zevi, Ridwan. One feels probably very exciting about the race, the other one probably feels very disappointed, but for the natural viewer it was a fantastic race. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you, I think, in France next race, or am I wrong? Canada, yes, sorry. I hope to see you in Canada, same time, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.